Today we were running the big litter pick to highlight the amount of litter and waste that is, I suppose, thrown and discarded all around the beautiful county of Fermanagh. The scale has been tremendous, and it's down to people in Fermanagh spread out throughout the whole county, especially all around the Lough Erne region, making sure that all the litter was picked along the roadsides, walkways, everywhere. It was just amazing. I think it's about 150 islands throughout Lough Erne. It's one of the most important areas in Europe, because we have quite a number of areas of special scientific interest. We have special areas of conservation. And because of these areas, we have a really massive abundance of different types of invertebrate. It's really special for our insects. It's very special for our pollinators. We have then our otters. We have our breeding waders, like our curlew, our lapwings, our snipe, all really important coming to Fermanagh, for their breeding time. Fermanagh has nature. Fermanagh has the wildlife. It has the birds, it has the mammals, it has just the insects, it has the fauna, it just has the flowers, it has everything that lots of other places don't have. And litter, not only is it unsightly, but it can affect our wildlife. Making sure we dispose of waste properly is so important. And if once you see it start having an effect on our wildlife, then it becomes a major problem for everybody.
So my name is Joe McGear, and I am the founder of the Boatyard Distillery on the shores of Lough Erne in lovely Fermanagh. We're taking part in the big Fermanagh litter pick today, and we've got a team of us out, well, a few teams in fact, here in this lovely spot trying to collect as much rubbish as we can. We've got a deep love of Fermanagh, and we're very proud of Fermanagh, so we want people to come here and see the best. It's got some wonderful kind of tourism facilities, food and drink. There's a lot of reasons to come to Fermanagh, and we want to encourage that as much as possible. It means a lot that this is kept well and looked after, and being part of the community in Fermanagh as well, it really helps, I think, with everything that we're all trying to do as a collective. I can put a lot of things in this bag.
Okay, so I'm Barbara, and I'm the chair with Lough Erne. And Lough Erne is a community organisation. And we have a community-built boat. It's a 30-foot-long curragh boat. And I suppose our purpose is to encourage and promote all the benefits of going out in the water. The boat is quite a comfortable way to explore that. It's quite a safe way, and there are physical benefits. It is a wee bit of a workout. There's also a mental health or a well-being benefit, if you like. It's very peaceful and tranquil out in the water. You're surrounded by lots and lots of lovely scenery. And then there's also there's a social thing. So we're a very inclusive club, and we have members and visitors of all ages and stages, and we usually have a cup of tea or lunch or whatever. It's a very social kind of a feeling to the whole thing, if you like. The whole litter pick was about all of the water groups coming together. So lots of our friends and colleagues from other organisations are getting involved over the 2 days. And we got involved because it's a community initiative. It was an opportunity to get involved in something practical to do, to help actually fish the litter. And then there's an opportunity as well just to raise the visibility of this issue, if you like. So it was great fun. A great laugh was had by all, and everybody got their turn with the litter picks, and everybody got to fish something out. So it was good fun.
My name's Norma Forrest. I work in Waterways Ireland. So Waterways Ireland maintains 1,000 kilometres of inland navigations, and that supports obviously the boating industry, so people hiring cruisers, private boats, and people looking to get out on the water in canoes and kayaks, but also enjoying the waterways from a recreational perspective, walking alongside waterways. So there's lots of greenways and opportunities to connect with water in all sorts of ways. It's great to see this project coming through, and we're delighted to collaborate with our partners and really pulling together to make a big impact collectively rather than trying to address a situation in isolation. It was a lot of fun. It was a great social experience. But we really care about the environment that we're welcoming visitors to. We want that to look at its best. And apart from the visual pollution, we're addressing the problems of environmental pollution as well. So getting plastics out of the water, addressing the problems of microplastics and nanoplastics in the water and how that impacts on wildlife. So working with partners in that, it has been a lot of fun, but it's been a really good thing to do.
I am Tracy Kernahan and I'm with the Cancer Connect Northern Ireland Devonish Dragons. We're an eclectic bunch of people from Fermanagh and the surrounding area who have been directly or indirectly affected through cancer, and we all get together to go out in our dragon boat a couple of times a week when the weather allows, and the lough, do you know what I mean, is welcoming for us. And we go out in the lough for the physical aspect of going out paddling, but also for the social and emotional and healing aspect of it. We've just taken over this beautiful area here, and we noticed that there's a lot of litter that needed to be cleaned up. It was something that we were going to do anyway, do you know what I mean, as we moved forward, and then it just was something that we wanted to tie in with, do you know what I mean, because it sits with the ethos of everything that we're about. It's been great. I think it's been really quite interesting, because while we've been doing this area, which is the old Batora boathouse, we've came across loads of old milk bottles and, you know what I mean, things that, students would have drank and eaten. And then we're just down there at the rugby pitches, the Eisenhower rugby pitches, and it's all like water bottles and sports bottles. It's kind of very reflective of the area that you're litter picking in. But it's been lovely just for all of us individually, you know what I mean, to go out, because we're all connected, you know what I mean, either here or our kids do sports, which is really nice to be able to kind of give back to the community. It's probably a sad reflection in the sense that we have to do litter picks, that people are dropping litter, but in saying that, there's been a lot of litter, but not as much as, do you know what I mean, that I've seen in other areas and stuff like this, which is quite encouraging too. There's nothing more discouraging than going out in the lough and seeing old bottles bobbing around and stuff like that. And maybe we'll keep our litter pickers now in the boat, and then we can pick up the bottles. It's certainly something that we can think about, yeah.
Yay! Well done, folks.
Excellent.
I'm with Erne Paddlers. We're part of the Save Lough Erne catchment group. Erne Paddlers are probably one of the largest paddling organisations on the island of Ireland. Kayaks, canoes, stand-up paddle boards. It's been going for about 20 years, I think. Well, this is what we've collected in just 2 hours and just around the island. It's been plagued with a lot of rubbish this last few months. Very unsightly when you consider the visitors that come here, all the promotion that is done to promote the great beauty of this place, the unique beauty of this area. And people come to Enniskillen and they see this rubbish lying in the water or on the shoreline. This has all been picked up from in the water. So you've wheelie bins, you've got shopping trolleys, you've got hazard cones, all kinds of debris. We've been seeing this rubbish lying around for the last few months. It's really down to the public, I think, now to do their bit. This is a community effort, community-wide, and Erne Paddlers have been very happy to do their bit.
Whenever I see litter and we can't do anything, I feel like upset and everything that people are doing that. Yeah, but whenever we pick it all up, I feel really happy and glad that we could do something. Yeah, and it was good to help the environment. Yeah, it was very good.
So Blue Green Yonder is an outdoor activity provider. And we really kind of focus on staying true to our ethics. And it's all about just increasing access to the water for people who either traditionally wouldn't have had access, or for people who just want a great experience. So we've been out today doing the litter pick with the community. Absolutely brilliant. It's a huge response. People are really proud, really happy, really taking ownership of the landscape, the loch shore, the biodiversity. It's amazing how many conversations take place just on a morning like this about the sheer scope and scale of biodiversity around Enniskillen and around the island. The litter issue just keeps coming up. It's always going to be, a really valuable thing to have the community involved. The more we do things like this, the more connected people get with their environment, and I think the less we're going to see litter and other kind of thoughtless activities taking place.